Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon, and we are playing Frostpunk. We're in the frozen wastelands, trying to build our new home. We left off last time, again with a little tease. It is time, once and for all, to deal with these Londoners. As you can see, we've just gone and built an extraordinary amount of large depots, which very much got rid of our resources, but hey, that's all good. I'm pretty sure we probably have a lot of houses left to upgrade. How many of them can we get done? Wait, we got all of them done. There are now 17 people homeless, and the big freeze is about to come, which is why I wanted to finish that. But now, without any further ado, let's go to our Book of Laws. Let's look at our purpose. It is time for the new order to be born. With the introduction of the new order, all who voice doubts will be treated as traitors. Obedience is the highest virtue, without which the city can't survive. All those who do not follow will be swept aside. Some Londoners will be killed. There's only one Londoner left, which is why I was holding off signing this. I was trying to get rid of the guy, but he's adamant. He's clearly the leader of the Londoners, and I guess he's the one who's about to be publicly executed. There will be blood. Sir, people are rioting in the streets and demanding that you stop this law. They say that order is about people working together to survive, not one man using people's lives as resources, seizing more power for himself and killing freedom. Roughly a quarter of our people are determined to fight. The others are silent. The New Order law will not be signed. The New Order law will be signed, and people will die. How many, though, is the question?
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I mean, it said people were gonna die, but honestly, I don't think we lost anybody. I mean, maybe they were talking about the Londoners in general. Maybe that's the concept behind that, but... Although, actually, yeah. Second thoughts, when I press play, this probably has a new thing. Now, there is no... Oh, we're onto obedience now. Work and order. Winterhome fell, but will succeed. Oh, look at those beautiful banners. We are the chosen ones, the last stand. We will prevail. Hope is for the weak. We have strength and courage. Look at those banners. Ooh, New World Order has been signed everywhere. Dawn breaks and the streets are silent. You've declared our city the bastion of the strongest, toughest, and most obedient people. There's no place in it for doubts, troublemakers, rebels, and reactionaries. Everyone who was a threat to the unity of our city under you as the leader of the New Order has been dealt with. 16 citizens died. The others have rejected their views. Hope will never be a problem again. No one will think in these categories anymore. It had to be done. Poor 16 people. Now, does that mean, I was about to say, is anyone missing a worker? I'm going to turn that off a second. Is anybody missing workers? 9 of our people died. I thought you said 16. Sir, an execution platform has been set up by the generator. Whenever you order it to be put to use, a public enemy will be executed. This will lower discontent greatly. I see. People are obedient to your every word. They have no use for hope. We didn't get a new book. It'd be quite nice too, I think, to be honest. And... excuse me. Didn't I change you to an automaton? I mean, I'm really sure I changed him to an automaton.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Okay, well, we'll just turn you off because your temperature is freezing. As... well, yours pretty much be, although you generate a bit of heat. That is fine. Automatic prototyping researched. So let us go to heating. You're gonna increase generator range. No, we're not. We don't quite have the wood for it. We can, however, increase its power. So let's do that one first. Places are too cold
Work is virtue. Praise our great leader.
to work. Oh, these ones aren't. If I turn the heater on. Fantastic. Your heater is on, however. As are your heaters. Cool, the infirmary is still good. Closed at this time of day. Okay, I'm going to assume there's nothing wrong going on there. And the cookhouse is also too cold to work. Yikes. Let's go put you into coal. I will simply keep the rest for as and when I need them. Scouts have reached the ruined warehouse. Explore. With moderate effort, we were able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city. And with that, I don't see that there's anywhere else that I have not been. So, let's simply get you coming home. And yeah, we clearly need to upgrade the facilities in our city and the heat in our city by a lot, ladies and gentlemen. An awful lot. Now, like I said, I could have sworn I had another automaton. Go ahead and build one. Turn on your heater. How do all these heaters affect? Not very much. The heaters do almost nothing, to be honest. But, yeah, I could have sworn I had an automaton there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I feel like I've lost one somewhere. Interesting. Wood. I don't think I'm using any wood for something, so I don't know why I've suddenly got 0. My charcoal kiln is turned off. As I said, there should be nothing using wood. Our houses are only chilly. We're going to go up by 2 and then back down by 1. That shouldn't be a problem. Still... Yep. We are still pushing forward with good old research. My old Frostite, a citizen, became gravely ill. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if we have to work in such cold. I see. Where were you working? I suppose in these outer areas, huh? Let us... Team hub. That should cover these outer buildings. And again, that can only be done during the working day. It doesn't need to be 24 hours. So that will greatly reduce the amount of coal it will consume. Yep, my steam hubs aren't doing too much in that regards. Yes, we should. We're going to be getting to steam level 3, which should get rid of these 3 too low to work temperatures, as well as the cookhouse. And then, of course, we can even start to look at some insulation. We do have a couple of days' grace, as we are going to go back up by 2 temperatures. So we will be able to get some stuff done. Generator power upgrade level 2. Generator range upgrade still not quite coming in. Let us go and get the cookhouse insulation and then the healthcare insulation. No, in fact, the hothouse insulation is probably more appropriate at this point, because they are still too cold to work. Oh, so are you, apparently. Oh, that's because we're still building up that temperature. And there you have... Okay, no, here comes our automaton. We were building one. Let's go and put an automaton in there. Still feel like we lost one. I mean, it's probably just me, don't get me wrong, but still very much feel like we lost one. This kind of does actually have to be 24 hours, because these are actually on at night time, not daytime. Good if there was a setting, a nighttime setting, but there isn't, unfortunately. So that will be using... Wow, Steam Hubs just went up to... That was on 900 and something. How'd that go to 1704? Oh, do these now... Probably come down a range setting, though. Or now? No, probably not, actually. I assume these potentially match... Yes, they match our central core in terms of temperature provided. Okay. Okay. Right, let's go ahead and continue to fast forward. Our working day ends, but not for our research, boys. The interrogation. Sir, we just finished interrogating a group of suspected subversives, and almost all of them are ready to sign the Pledge of Loyalty. Just one man resists. He says that he won't do it. He can't report on his family and friends, and that we have no right to compel people to cooperate. What should we do with him? Well, I can't imprison him, I'm guessing it's full. This man may get hurt. Using the Pledge of Loyalty will have a slightly lower chance of success. Hope will rise. There is no hope anymore. Force him to sign. He signs. He signs. Okay, nope, they just turned off from that at multiple points. So how is... Okay, we're losing 500 a day. And so that gives us only a couple of days. Let's get you turned back on. Of course, turn your heater on. And that should help a little bit. That's going to produce an extra 200. That drops the deficit down to just 300. That's huge, actually. That takes us from, what would that have been, 7 days up to 11, 12? That is quite nice. You're back in the city waiting. You're coming back to the city. Let's give one of these to raw food. I'm getting plenty of that. The cookhouse is working again, more to the point. That was actually a bit of a problem. We did slightly lose a bit of food. Now the cookhouse is working again now, so that's all good. And the hothouse insulation should make it good enough for people to work in. Plus, we are about to go up temperatures as well. Let's continue to fast forward. And I guess we're just kind of waiting for the next day. Or an event. One of the two. Oh, what have we got? An unexpected guest. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance, and that many of them died on the way. The phrase, "Doom is coming," keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging you to help them, sir. We'll decide what to do with the others later. No, we will help them. Resolve the situation with the incoming refugees. So, building insulation is 2. He might end up in a heat zone. Potentially, probably not. That's right, this guy has him covered. So what I'm going to do is... That is... What's the point? These child things actually work during the day. So apart from that one house, you can come down being just on during the day. I was about to say, you are shrinking a lot. That's because he's just on during the day. This house is cold. Awfully cold. I feel like that heat zone +3.
Praise our great leader.
Oh no, it's still on because of this one, but it will be removed. That house will be outside of the area. What I'm going to do is... Let's go to health. Now the infirmary can treat 10 patients, whereas the medical post can only treat 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another infirmary just in here. That will get that going. Working hours... Oh wait, working hours 24 hours. Let's rethink this. Let's abort that. This has to be 24 hours anyway, doesn't it? Because of the absolute joy. What's the point? Did I get my steam core back? I like that steam core. I'll build that in there. Because that is very much in range of that. And I'm going to replace these 3 medical centers with houses. Hothouse insulation is done. Very nice. And wood is right back up where it needs to be. And let's... Advanced coal mine. Go and grab an advanced coal mine. I feel like that's going to be needed. And then we shall continue with the general temperature increases. Get 10 workers back in the steel mill. And of course, as well, we can greatly improve our charcoal kiln. So let's go ahead and keep things moving at a brisk pace. Fundamental research. Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learned how to make them, we can surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at any machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Why should it be any different with them? Won't be available to work for 24 hours. That's fine. It improves our automatons. I will live with it. Let's go and turn that on, at which point these 3 medical posts are going to be removed, and we are going to build 3 more houses. We have a lot of vacant beds. This probably isn't really that needed, but I'm going to go and do it anyway. And then we're going to get rid of this house. I might as well get rid of it now. Don't like it where it is. And let's go in people. And let's wait for that to be dismantled. I was jumping the gun a bit there. Oh, people suddenly stopped doing it. Done.
By order of our great leader, work shift is over.
Can't get rid of stockpiles. And how are we doing? I believe my coal is, yep, still on a very mild deficit. Right, we are getting the advanced coal mine. That should put my coal through the roof. Both of my scouts are waiting. Just double check nothing's come up. No, it hasn't. There are apparently still people coming because, of course, there is pending doom on the horizon. Let's go ahead and put one of these over to wood. Oh, yeah, we have more people turning up in 6 hours and 10 minutes. That is a lot of people as well. How many vacant beds did you say I had? 71. They're all going to be gone. Is there anywhere else? What's this? These are houses. A child shelter. That does actually need to be near the warmth. Oh wait, have we got a little space here where we had a snow pit? We have. Let's get another house in there. That's our public house, our workshop, cookhouse. Yeah, we are pretty well ringed in terms of things that we need and things that we have. Now our cookhouse does a pretty good job, I think, but it looks like we may be needing a second one, guys, because we're not really converting that food fast enough. Now, I am going to go and stick it up here because I know that this heater is here to stay. This one I'm not 100% sure on. We'll lose it on the charcoal kiln. Will we? Yes, we will. But everything else should be perfectly fine. But yes, that one will probably go, as will this one when I finally get around to it. As will that one, I think. Although this one I will actually probably move to just be
Work is
right here.
virtue. Praise our great leader.
Praise our great leader. Let's go make another automaton. And then we will have all of our resource buildings powered by automatons. Go ahead and fast forward. Of course, we can build steam coal mines soon. Beautiful. And with that, let me see what comes next. Automaton integration. Well, that would make the most sense. Heating, however, generator range upgrade 3. We have been waiting for that for a long time. Let's go ahead and get that built. It costs 3 steam cores, but of course if I build it on this, it still costs me 2. How come? Oh, refugees from Frostland, running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick, and they say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way, and that they'll die without our help. We'd never have survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the Polar Explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. Only the healthy ones. Everybody's welcome. Let's pause a second. This is... oh, that's just a normal coal mine, that's why. They're all just normal coal mines. I haven't actually upgraded any of them. Well, that is just despicable. Go ahead and get 2 of them upgraded as best we can. We've still got some steam cores coming in. And we now have 7 homeless citizens. Well, that's taken a turn around, hasn't it? That being the case, that one will stay. So, with that one staying, and with this one staying, then let's go and build our houses up in this direction, I think. Yes, because I do want my steam hubs around the edge. And how many people have we got turning up? Another, that makes it a beautiful round number of 70. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, no, that's 6. Helps if you can count, ladies and gentlemen. And that will be 7. In fact, that will be 8. I've gone 1 too many because, you know, just in case. They'll now have street access, or they will. This steam hub will have to go to 24 hours. But I am going to drop a couple of them off, which should save me a lot of coal. Plus, my coal should be about to go through the roof. Because, although right now it's going to look disgusting, because yes, I've lost 2 of my coal mines. Once it's back up and running, it should be fantastic. So let's go ahead and fast forward. Oh, look at our coal drop. Come on, let's build these buildings. New automaton has been built. A traitor among us. Captain, one of our engineers is spreading lies about you, accusing you of tyranny. It's probably true. His lectures on history are popular with both workers and engineers. Makes him all the more dangerous. This person will be imprisoned. This person will be injured. Discontent will rise slightly. Lock him up. This person will be imprisoned. Of course, discontent is at an all-time low, and obedience is always at a permanent high. Carry on going forward. This has, yep, the automaton in there. Let's go and replace this with an automaton. And our charcoal kiln is... how is our charcoal kiln doing? Plus 2,073 from an advanced coal mine. Do you know what, folks? Yeah, don't worry about it. We've also got a second one coming up, so that's going to be, you know, about 2,500 coal extra a day. Just going to go and put another one of these to coal mines. That'll give me an extra 2 days worth of space to fill up. Yikes. Maybe I don't need to worry about dismantling these steam hubs. Maybe I'll just keep them where they are. Maybe I'll just build some more houses. I won't build houses quite yet. We probably might get more refugees coming in, but I'll leave it a second. What we are going to need is... You guys are working 24 hours again. Ah! God, you guys just really going to hate me, aren't you? They're the only reason that discontent ever turns up in my town. It's the poor engineers that work in...
By order of our great leader, work shift is over. March to your quarters.
Generator power upgrade level 3. I feel like that might be the one. But I think I've got a little bit of time, so let us... healthcare... No. House insulation. Start getting all of the insulations in. What have I got? Well, yeah, I go down by 1 temperature, but I've got a day for that, and I don't know how many more days I have until the Great Storm turns up. How did that affect my coal consumption? Minus 3,000 a day, but yeah, I think we're still okay. We should have an automaton improvement coming up at some point soon. One of our people died. Yes, probably due to being overworked. Can you blame them? I'm actually going to expand these 2 teams. Because we don't need them. Quite frankly, we do not need them. That's house insulation. Go again and get some cookhouse insulation. Multiple, let's go ahead and man this cookhouse. And I think I need to get more raw food coming in. That in mind, I can easily lose the extra 800 coal, but I feel like it's a very long time for me to get over there and set it up. So how about, oh, we got another steam core in. Resources, tech, of course, that's not what I wanted. To undoubtedly build an industrial hothouse. That will take an extra steam core. So we'll save our steam core in that for now. Although we get another one in, I don't know when. There you go, look, the temperature will slowly keep dropping. We'll be okay, I think. I think we'll be okay. Okay, yes, we could do with better insulation. Get better insulation in our hothouse? We can. And we could very much do with it. Oh, that's okay. It's not working. That would be why. Let's get into the working day. And there you go. It goes up to being comfortable. In fact. So, let's not worry about that too much then. The second wave. Another huge group of refugees has arrived. They're in even worse condition than the previous one. Many of the victims of frostbite. They all talk about a huge storm coming from the south. Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming, though. Should we let them in? Yes! We should. Let's go ahead and pause. We do have a lot of sick people, however. And we only have space... We really only have space for 20? Huh. That could be a problem. You are, I think, going to go up to 24 hours. We have 3 vacant beds, and we have another 60 people turning up. Let us first... Oh, infirmary does cost me a steam core. Ooh. Don't know about that one. I'll put you in there. That does go our steam core. We'll have to save the next one for an upgraded hothouse. And yes, once that's up and running, that will be all good. Let's just go ahead and press play. And let's look at more housing. Most of which streets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will allow us to accept the next wave of refugees. Of course, everything is getting... Hold on. What's the point with a range upgrade on this? You can be turned off, and I don't think that makes a difference. And also, where's my other one? I believe you can be turned off. And that doesn't actually make a difference because everything is hit by the generator. Fantastic. And that should save us a whole lot of coal. A ridiculous amount. We're now making 3,000 a day. Let's go ahead and get a bit more storage for coal. We've still got one storage shed to decide on. Go ahead and get 10 more people into care, and I was not paying any attention. And let's go and get a healthcare installation next. Keep everything nice and toasty. And then let's move forward. We got... Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton. I'm close to a breakthrough. I just need an automaton for a day, and I believe I'll be able to purpose specific modifications that will raise the performance permanently. This automaton will not work for 24 hours. Which one? This one. I think I can live with that. Let's go ahead and give you 10 workers, just for now. And then hopefully I get my automaton back. I might not do, though, to be fair. It wouldn't surprise me. What's this? This is coal, and this is going to be our steam core. We should hopefully get another 2 or 3 steam cores in, which is just fine. Obviously, hopefully I get that automaton back. But like I said, I think it's okay. We'll probably put them into hot houses, if I'm perfectly honest. I don't think our coal is too much of a problem anymore. Food. We make 570 a day and we consume 477. However, that number could keep increasing. Yeah, our cookhouse is going at maximum efficiency. The heater is off. Let's turn off a whole bunch of these heaters, shall we? Because they are very much not needed. Not at this stage. Let's really see how much coal we can get inside. Oh, yeah, that didn't make a difference either. So our coal now looks like plus 3,600 per day. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. We have 35 ill people, 30 are in care. Let's keep things moving. Oh, it's free time, and the people in the workshop finally get a rest. And with that, ladies and gentlemen... Oh, why is it too cold over here? What's this in? Ah, but that's fine. That's because... Oh, this now needs to be 24 hours, really. There you go, that's much better. All the snow on the roofs melt. Fantastic. And... Oh, this also now needs to be 24 hours. Where is he? Because you are also surrounded by houses. That will actually probably put our coal consumption up by another 300. But as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we've got time for this episode. Winter is definitely coming, as are the streams and streams of refugees, which we are ready for the next wave, but who only knows what happens after that. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope you are enjoying the series so far. And until I see you next time, I just hope that you stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy.